Hello, fellow students. My name is Paulo Elias, and I will be doing option A. Shall we begin? So, the first problem is this one, and we should start by doing finding the fine range. The fine range is seeing where this problem couldn't be done. So we can see that this can be divided by 0. So the numbers that make this divided by 0 is x cannot equal 0 nor 3, because 3 would make this minus 3 would make this 0, and 0 would make this 0. Bring the whole equation to one side. So we have always remember that when you pass something to the other side, we change the sign. This we equal to 0. Denominator. So we know it is x times x plus 3. So first we know that 12, we have to do 12 times x plus 3, because we already have the x, so all we need to do is plus 3. Here it's x, just x, because we need to it's just x here because we have x plus 3 and we need the x, so times x, and 1 times x is x, minus 12 plus x times x plus 3, and all this okay. Now we have found the common denominator. Now we start solving. 12 times x. Okay, this we do 12 times 12. So now we have now solved the upper equation, but now we have to keep solving. So we solve the things inside the parentheses. Okay, so we have 12x plus 36 plus x minus 15x, so 3, that's 15, minus 15, and then plus minus 36. So now we have this, and now we'll keep eating. So once we have this solved, we should start calculating everything. So 30, we have 36 and 36, that is 0, so we cross on that. We have 12 and 13, that is minus 3 plus 1, minus 2 x, and we have minus x squared divided by x times divided by x plus 3, and that is equal to 0, and then we bring this up here, and that will equal 0. So then we only have to solve minus 2x is equal to x squared. We can cross over x and x. That is minus 2 equals x, and that will be our final solution. So this is our final first problem solved. I hope I have helped you, and see you in the next problem. Okay, so this is problem 2 from option 1. So now we begin with getting rid of the square roots. For doing that, we have to put everything squared, which gives us two answers. 2x plus 1 equals x squared minus 3 plus 4 squared x2 plus 4. So now we have this in both sides, and now we proceed to solve. We pass this to the other side, x2. So this is x2 equals 4 x2 minus 3. So now we have this in both sides. We pass this to this. That gives us x2. We solve this. That gives us 1. And we pass 1. It's minus 1. So that's 0. So now it leaves us with this. Once more, we want to get rid of this of the root. So what do? We put everything squared by 2. That gives us x4 equals 16 multiplied by x2 minus 3. And now we proceed to solve. So now we proceed to solve. 16 x gives us x4 equals 16 x2 minus 48. Okay, now we have to do something very complicated. We switch the values, and we by another letter we give t the value of x2, so it's easier to solve. So now we put this, if that is t, so that is t squared equals 16x minus 48. We pass these to the other side, and that gives us x2 minus 16x minus 48 equals 0. And now we have a second degree equation. Now we have a second degree equation, which we have to remember this formula: minus b plus minus c. Okay, so we have this, and we just get the value of b and put it there. So that will say, so that is minus b, so that is 16 minus square root of 16 squared minus 4 times 1 times 48. And that's 2 times 1. So we get the calculator out. Now we have this. We put it in the calculator, and it gives us two answers. T1 equals 4 and T2 equals 12. Now we have these two answers. Now we must remember that previously we had a fourth degree equation, which T2 we gave a value that C equals x2. So we substitute this here. by substitution, and we say 4 is equal to x2, and 12 is equal to x2. So this will give us plus minus 2, and this will give us plus minus 2/3. And now we have the four answers. Plus 2 minus 2 plus 2 square root of 3 and 2 plus square root of 3. And thank you for listening, and I hope I have solved your problems, and see you next class.